Okay, welcome. Okay, so now we're going to start solving right triangles. So everything we've been talking about trigonometric functions, now we're going to use what we've learned to solve triangles and to solve application problems that come up in all kinds of different trades and different applications from different sources, whether it's technical field or trades, metalworking, carpentry, you name it. Okay, so let's say, for example, in this case, and again, I'm going to use the example to help us understand how do we solve this, okay? Because now we're going to take what we've been doing in the last couple of sections, last couple of series, and put it to work now. So let's say I want to find the length of A. Well, I've got this angle here. I know this angle, and I know the length of this side here, and this is the side I need to find. Well, what trigonometric function relates this side to this side? And that's going to be sine, right? Sine of this angle is adjacent over hypotenuse, right? So let's set that up. I could do sine of 50 degrees is equal to cosine. Did I say sine? No, cosine. Adjacent over hypotenuse is cosine. So cosine of 50 degrees is A, so adjacent over the hypotenuse, which is 21.0 centimeters. Okay, so guess what? Now I can solve for A, right? All I have to do is multiply both sides by 21, and I get A is equal to 21.0 times the cosine of 50 degrees. And now I can just plug this in my calculator. That's it. And so I'm going to get this A in degrees. Again, you want to make sure your calculator is in degrees when you're doing this, since the angle is in degrees. So now I'm going to do 21 times cosine of 50 degrees equals 13.499. 13.499. Okay. Okay, that's an approximate measurement. Now, before we end, a couple things. Well, one thing is to talk about rounding. Okay, this is what we do for rounding when we're talking about rounding this. Is if we're given in one significant digit, okay, one significant digit, then we're going to round to the nearest degree, the nearest 1 degree. If we're dealing with two significant digits, then we're going to round our answer to the nearest tenth of a degree, or to the nearest 10 minutes, which is the same thing. If we're dealing with three significant digits, then we're going to round our answer to the nearest hundredth of a degree, or to the nearest minute. Okay, so that's what we're going to use for rounding rules. Okay, now in this case here, since we're dealing with three significant digits, then we would round to the nearest hundredth of a degree. So what we would do is we would round this to approximately 13.50 degrees. And that would be our answer. So remember how to round when we're dealing with this. Again, it depends on the significant digits, right? One significant digit, then our answer is going to be rounded to the nearest degree. If we're dealing with two significant digits, then we're going to go to the nearest tenth of a degree, or the nearest 10 minutes. If it's three significant digits, then we're going to go to the nearest hundredth of a degree, or the nearest minute. Okay, if we're doing DMS notation or form. Okay, that's it. Have a great day.